My name is Karen Gordon and I am the founder of Pop-Up Theatre Sligo. We are a musical theatre company based in the Northwest. We're a non-profit, we're amateur run, and our aim is basically to put on really high-end theatre for all of the incredibly talented people of Sligo, both performers who can get to be part of it and for audiences to come and enjoy. So we established in 2016 and kicked off with our first production of The Full Monty in the summer of 2016. We were blessed, we got to do 2 runs of that show. We had a show in the Hawkswell for 4 nights, and then we were able to bring it to Boyle in Roscommon for another few nights later that summer. Pop-Up has kind of become this wonderful amalgamation of Sligo and Boyle, because we had such a great crew from Boyle come down, and now we're very kind of intertwined, and some of the members of Pop-Up take part in the Boyle Musical Society shows and the Boyle crew come down and do our shows. Then in 2019 we got the rights to do Chicago, a major bucket list show, one of the greats, Candor and Ebb, Jazz, Fosse. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. First time it was ever done in Sligo. It's actually very rarely been done in Ireland, and we just chanced around when we were like, we can do this, we can totally do this, and we applied for the rights, we got them, and we did it. We spent a year working on that show, tough audition process, we got the best of the best, and then we were able to rehearse for 4 months and stage it in the Hawkswell in April 2019 to 5 absolutely incredible audiences, and we just had the time of our life. And as I record this now, it was a year to opening, just the Wednesday gone by, and time has just flown. So we are now obviously looking to the future, and now we're looking at doing our next production, and our next production is The Producers, the Mel Brooks comedy The Producers, which we are, as you can tell, ecstatic to bring to the Hawkswell in April 2021. It's a year away this month, 12 months, which sounds like a lot, but in the world of amateur theatre, it is not a lot. It's basically just around the corner, and it takes at least 12 months of work before you can get a show from wanting to do it to actually putting it on stage. So we have actually been working on this since Christmas 2019, and now it's April 2020, and with the unforeseen quarantine that we're all in, we're using the time wisely, and we're doing a lot of our pre-production work right now. We only have a few months to auditions, so even though the show doesn't go on for a year, we have auditions in December, so it's like 8-9 months away at this stage, which is nothing. And then we cast before Christmas, we start rehearsals in January, and then it's a really, really intense 4-month period of rehearsals from the beginning of January to the end of April, where we take to the stage in the Hawkswell again for 4 nights at the very end of April 2020. I can't remember the dates exactly, but I'll put them here. So why vlog anything, really? I'm a massive musical theatre nerd. I'm a complete dork. I just love it more than anything. I love going to see it. I love being in it. I'm obsessed with behind the scenes and how it works and how a show gets put together. I started producing in 2011, so our other life, the other half of the coin that I work on, and I have a wonderful team that I work with on, is the Star Factory. So the Star Factory is a musical theatre company for younger people, so 18 and under. Primarily this weather we're working from 4 to 12 years. We have this incredible school called the Imaginarium, where kids come to sing, dance, act, they learn about stagecraft, they gain confidence, they make loads of friends. It's 3 hours every Saturday, and every semester we do a chunk of work with them, and at the end of that semester they'll do a show, and it's for kids from all walks of life, from all levels of experience. If your child has any interest in singing or dancing or anything, then the Imaginarium is the place to be. 3 hours every Saturday to yourself, where they work really, really hard and they just become big musical nerds like I am. sorry. Hashtag not sorry. But it struck me over the last few years that people don't really understand what it takes to put on a show, to really put on a show. So when I work with people in my day job, we'll say, who wouldn't have any kind of involvement in amateur theatre, they're always completely blown away by how much work goes into it. So they listen to me talk about it all the time, and I'll be like, you know, I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning trying to do a schedule for the next week, or I had you know, I had the program to finish, or I had people to talk to about, you know, behind the scenes work, building sets and things like that. And they always really kind of go, wow, I had no idea that that's what it took to put on a show, and that's the reality. So like I said, it can take 12 months to put on a show, if not more. You have so much pre-production work to do, but that's the reality. And I thought, my God, I suppose we're someone like me and a lot of the people who do amateur theatre in Sligo and all over the country and all over the world even, you're so used to seeing what it takes that you're oblivious to the fact that it's just this Trojan job that you do. You just do it because you love doing it. But to people who don't know, I thought, oh my God, wouldn't it be amazing to be able to just take people with us on that journey? Because I, as a spectator, I mean, I love a good musical theatre vlog. Like, I love a Broadway behind the scenes tour, or you know, meeting set designers. Watching casts in rehearsals for something and seeing how it goes from this group of people who don't even know each other to becoming this incredible company who just move with such talent, and it's just fascinating to me. And I just thought, you know what, we do what they do. Like, we're amateur and we don't have 50 million euro behind us, but we do exactly the same thing. We want to put on a show, we decide to do a show, we put everything into motion, we cast, audition and cast shows, we design our own sets, or we'll hire in our sets and we'll design our lighting, and we'll work with all these professionals. And Sligo is heaving with talent, and if you're involved in the amateur scene or even in the professional scene in Sligo, the amount of actors, actresses, musicians, technicians, just, I mean, orchestras, there's just no end to the talent. Artists, it's just, I mean, wall-to-wall talent. So wouldn't it be amazing to show people that we do that too, and to show everybody what it takes to put on a show? So that's going to be the purpose of these vlogs, is to literally just pull back the curtain, bring you in, show you what it looks like from the very beginning, so where we are right now in pre-production, to the very end, which is curtain going down on the final night, and we're going to take you with us every step of the way. I'm so excited. We have our own backstage vlog. See, dark.